You're gonna figure it out in your dreams. Good night, Owen Theo.
We have a very special guest because this person's a dear friend of mine and I've been begging her to come on the podcast. To be honest, actually, she's been receptive. And now she's fucking here. We have Geraldine Viswanathan on the pod. Yes!
Let's go.
The first thing on this question sheet is Australian actress, comedian, writer, and producer. Oh shit, producer?
Any questions?
Are you a producer?
See, mama.
Wait, really?
In this economy, you gotta be. Period.
Wait, period.
Period.
Wait, I'm speaking about this economy, but not on this pod. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't know what to say. Hi.
Hey, girl.
I'm so happy you're here.
I'm so happy to be here. I can't believe I'm on the bed.
Wait,
this is a dream.
To be in this bed?
To be in this bed.
Have you seen this bed online?
Of course.
Okay, you lie.
You think I'm not like eating my cereal to this damn show?
Is that what you eat? Cereal?
Yeah, like in the morning.
Like Koshi? What are you eating?
I love the like 3 Wishes one. Shout out. Do you know her?
Of course I know her, but here's the deal. I have a gripe to pick with 3 Wishes.
Oh, what's that?
The aftertaste, full stevia.
Yeah, no, it's giving stevia.
It's reeking of stevia.
Yeah, that's so true.
It's reeking of
But
that
I can cop that.
Oh, you like that?
I mean, it's just like, it's the price you pay.
Totally. For a gluten-free, vegan-free.
For a gluten, yeah.
For everything-free.
Well, that's right.
Kind of cereal.
Yeah.
Okay, Geraldine, I need to ask you a question.
Okay.
Because you came in telling me that this is a new updo for you.
Literally, my hair was a disaster. I went on TikTok.com and I said, easy updo.
Wait, do you not have the app?
No, I have.
Okay, I got nervous.
I'm just being silly.
I was like, that is weird. Can you imagine?
I opened my browser.
Yeah. Well, I opened Firefox. TikTok.com.
www.
Okay.
No, and then I kind of Google updo. I did this. It's so crazy to be like trying an updo for the first time and going straight to cam.
It's really not. It's not for this pod.
It feels really insane.
The people who watch this pod are going to love the updo.
Okay, sound
They're really
off.
supportive, I've realized.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Except, well, some things I say, they're like, Owen, please don't say things like that again. It's really problematic. Do you know
They
what I
tell
mean?
you. They keep it real with you.
Yeah, they definitely check me, but they are going to love that.
Thank you so much.
I can't believe you can do that, though.
I've always said when I learn how to do my hair, it's over for you hoes.
Totally.
It's so hard.
You said that since you were born.
I said that since I was born. This whole time I've been like, how to do anything.
You always have good hair.
No, stop that. What do you do with your hair?
So actually, I've been doing this amazing thing. Do you want
For
to
real?
hear?
Okay.
So there's this.
I'm so
So
excited.
you know that spray stuff that makes your hair blonde?
What?
Yeah.
Bleach?
Yeah, I've been bleaching my hair. It's just black. I don't know why it's not working. No, you know that stuff, you spray it, you go to the beach.
Oh, and then the sun goes to town.
Yes, and what is it called? Like banana. No, do you know what I'm talking about?
Totally.
What is it called? Sun-in. It's not called Sun-in, but it's like banana boat.
A banana boat.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's like they have like a tan line.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I've been spraying it in my hair, not going outside at all because I stay inside all day.
Of course.
But it makes it silky and ultimately smell like bananas.
Wait, that's beautiful.
Jared does leave bed going, it smells weird.
You put it on before bed?
No, but it definitely
It stays in.
And Jared's like, hey, it smells like breakfast. Jared's like, this is a weird scent. It's really
yummy.
After a few days. Ooh, now I just said I don't wash my hair after. But that's normal. How often do you wash your hair?
Yeah, like 3 to 4 days.
Yeah. So sorry, the banana boat's sitting in for a few days. It's kind of
Right.
Well, it's getting ripe.
Right.
The banana boat.
It's getting roasted.
Yeah. Have you ever dyed your hair?
Ooh. I did the like zebra stripes
For
when I
what?
was little,
Oh,
but not since then.
you've never done it for a movie?
No. Which I would love to though.
I feel like in
Like-
Drive-Away Dolls you could have.
No, but there will come a time for sure. My dream is blonde. Can you imagine?
You blonde, hot.
It's coming.
Hot. Oh my God. Should we do the face app thing where we see if
Yes.
you're blonde?
Wait. Yeah. Open up.
Wait, I'm opening up
TikTok.
face app. Wait, no, you would be gorgeous blonde.
Thank you. But
You
it
really
would
would.
take a lot of work. Like you'd have to commit.
Well, I was blonde for a long time.
Really?
Sit with that.
Huh.
Hey,
Wait,
Cooper,
but-
let's throw a picture on the TV.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, but it's not live. Can you imagine? Can you imagine he was sitting behind this wall, sitting behind her, and
It's queued up.
we just hear a knock. He goes, it's there. It's like Willy Wonka.
I need to see that because you're like so beautiful that you can pull that off. Have you buzz cutted?
I've done everything you've wanted. Like,
Yeah.
anything. I did cornrows. Let me tell you
Wow.
something. Strange. Hey, people were definitely commenting strange.
Different guy.
Different guy.
Yeah.
Different guy. I did blonde. I did everything.
Yeah.
Have you done a pixie?
No.
That's so blonde pixie.
Blonde pixie.
Wait, you're Emma Chamberlain.
Whoa. Okay, coming for you, bitch.
Coming for you.
Coming for your nachos or
Wait,
whatever they say.
Wait, no, reheating those nachos.
Reheating those
First of all,
nachos.
but that does not make sense in this text.
Are you sure?
Wait, reheating
Eating your nachos, queen.
stealing those nachos. I don't think it makes sense, but I'm obsessed with it. But no,
Make
I'm
it
gonna go
work.
with it doesn't make sense. Are you on TikTok? Are you loving TikTok?
I'm loving TikTok
Yeah.
every day of my goddamn life.
So am I.
I mean, we famously have a TikTok together, actually.
We have two.
What was the other one?
Hey, we have one. I forgot I wasn't in Ojai. For some
You
reason, I
did,
literally
right.
forgot I wasn't in it.
Wow, but you're spiritually in that film.
That's one of my favorite films I've ever seen.
Really?
You are fucking unbelievable in that movie, Geraldine.
Stop.
I think I texted you after being like, you're fucking amazing.
Oh my God.
You are so funny and so real and so natural and just, you're really great. Was that a fun experience?
It was heaven.
So wait, we both worked with Molly Gordon.
That's true.
our BFF.
I mean, she is kind of the center of the universe.
Well, she's our glue.
She's their glue.
Geraldine took me to a party recently,
It's true.
an after party. It was the Grammys after party.
I
And
was
Geraldine
hoping we'd
took me
talk
there.
about this.
Geraldine took me there. And let me tell you something. It was a blast.
It was life-changing,
It was life-changing.
Wouldn't you say?
I would definitely say it's life-changing. I had a friend at this party who I hadn't seen in years, and I was very scared to see her again because I was like, oh God, does she hate me? You know what happens when you
Absolutely.
lose touch with someone and you're like, was it because of me or was it
Yes.
immediately?
She went, I'm so glad you're here.
Didn't she say, you heard it?
Yes.
And then she grabbed my hand and we ran off.
And then you ran off.
And then we never saw you again. You brought me to the after party.
No. And I said, but he got what he needed.
Thank God. And thank God for
And
you.
you healed.
You changed my life. Sometimes you have to, you really did. Sometimes a dear friend has to bring you to a party where you're a little anxious to go.
Yeah.
But guess what? You then are set free.
That's
Whatever
right.
it happens. Like, even if the friend said to me, hey, Owen, I don't want to be friends with you anymore, it would have been closure.
That's right.
But that didn't happen.
You
In
have to
30
write a
years,
book.
I'll tell you guys. Would you ever write a book? I just, by the way, became Australian when I just said, would you ever write a book?
Hi.
Would you?
Would you? I could, maybe, yeah.
I think you should.
But you like,
would you make it fiction or nonfiction memoir?
oh, I couldn't do fiction. That's hard.
So you would make it a memoir.
I think it'd have to be memoir vibes, but some crazy stuff will have to happen.
So what's like,
it's not been that exciting yet.
what would the craziest chapter be called of your book? I know what mine would be called.
What would it
Wait,
be?
no, you go first.
Little girl, big city. Wait, what's yours?
Little girl, big city.
huge bush.
Wait, that's actually it.
Wait, that's good.
Little girl, big city, huge bush. Wait, it's you doing an audiobook? Little girl, big city. It's me doing the
huge
audiobook
bush.
for you.
Yes.
Read by Owen Thiel.
Wait, I'm obsessed. Hi, Geraldine.
But you were doing an Australian accent, of course.
Well, of course, which I'm not going to do because people will come for me.
No, you should try.
No, love, it'll sound Jamaican. Not doing that.
love.
No, my thing would be called
Oh my God. It's so good already.
"Gay doesn't mean happy." ... Whoa!
Whoa.
Wait, it's about me being sad? No, I'm not
That's-
sad though.
That's sad. Not that.
Gay.
Gay? Question mark?
Love that. Just that. No, I like kind of you gay question mark?
You gay? Me? Gay?
Wait, I love that. Me question mark? Gay
Me
question
gay?
mark? That's it.
And you on the cover like that?
That's it.
That's good.
That's it.
That's bestseller.
Sorry.
Instantly.
Okay, Geraldine,
What?
let me just tell you actually how I feel about you.
Okay.
It's suddenly I rip you a new one. No.
You need to make
I am
some
so,
changes.
you need to change your life. No, I am so proud of you because I remember one of the first times we met was actually you came to my apartment and we had pizza.
True.
And I
your
asked
gorgeous
you
couch.
on my gorgeous couch. I spilled that night on my couch.
didn't spill, yeah.
Geraldine didn't, and she was very good about not spilling. But I, of course, was like, I was trying to do that thing. Do you know when you have someone over and you're like, I don't care about the couch.
Right.
Spill on the couch.
Yeah,
So
it's
then-
white as can be.
Yeah, but I'm
Doesn't
like,
matter.
fuck it. It can be washed. And meanwhile, I'm like wringing the oil out on the couch. I'm like, look at this. Fuck this. Meanwhile, I swear that actually kind of happened. And then 2 days later, Jared was like, Owen. He was like, we have to order a new couch.
No.
We ordered new slip covers. Do you have a white couch?
I actually do, but I've covered it in blankets because I'm so afraid.
Do you eat on your couch a lot?
Nonstop. It's the only place I eat.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you Postmate?
I'm a little pig.
Wait, same by the way.
I have the like coffee table that lifts. So I'm literally
Mic
just
drop.
I'm shoveling.
Sorry, but that's an In Your Dreams exclusive. You eating with kind
I
of
have a
you have
coffee
a desk
table that lifts.
tray ultimately.
I have a desk tray. I'm like, it's giving like retirement.
You have a bed tray.
Yeah.
Is that from IKEA?
I think it's like West Elm or something.
Oh my God.
But it's marketplace.
You know what that's supposed to be used for, though. I don't think it's supposed to lift to your liking.
It's meant to lift to your mouth. Direct.
I'm obsessed. I think it's to lift so you can hide things under the table.
Oh my God.
Like,
you're right.
not like to put coffee table or whatever, like
Yeah.
in it.
I
in
do
the
not
table.
I do not use it
I
for
don't
that.
think it's meant to like lift and be like, perfect, a tray. It's not the airplane, love.
Wait.
You're like, no, it is Delta.
No, that is so crazy. I want it to be an airplane. I'm just connecting that.
Do you love flying?
Well, I just fly so much. That's where I feel home. Not to flex, but
No,
is,
that's not a
but,
flex.
But don't you feel?
Totally.
It's like,
it's the only place I can sleep.
wow.
Isn't that crazy? Okay, we're going back to you. So, Geraldine,
Yeah.
you first came here and we sat on my couch.
Yes.
And we were eating. That's when I spilled. And
You
I remember being
spilled.
like, this is who I am as a person. I'm like,
Yeah.
what's your dreams? What are your next 3 years?
Wow.
And you were like, I would love to lead a movie. That's what you said.
That's not what I said.
Yes, it is.
I would never say that.
You did. You said that.
I would love to
You
lead
didn't
a
say
movie.
lead. You said I would love to be a part I can sink my teeth into. That's what you said.
Okay, that's more like
Okay,
it.
well, I'm just
And now
taking
we're
my
talking.
exact words because I would say I would love to be the lead of a
I would
movie.
love to be the lead of a feature film.
Actually, not kidding. A year later, you got Driveway Dolls, and then it's true. How crazy!
That is okay.
And then a year later, you got Thunderbolt. Like you've just been like,
And that's on manifestation, period.
I'm sorry, you manifested on this couch. You do so
my
much, Geraldine. You are,
God.
but seriously, you are the person to me that's in every time I see you, I'm like, oh, this will be good. By the way, you had posted about it. For some reason, my mind goes blank when I turn on the TV. Just like I'm like everything I've ever known leaves, and so I forgot. I clicked "You're cordially invited," and I know it's Reese and Will. Reese and Will, I know them well.
I know it's Reese and Will.
I know it's Reese and Will, my friends. And I click on it, and then I see you, and I'm like, you are so fantastic.
Oh my God, bless you.
You make every film like just watchable.
Oh, stop that right now.
I really am
You
serious. Now that you manifested that, do you have another manifestation?
There's a few things.
Go.
I want to play a quokka.
What's that? What is that?
It's
A cocker?
no love. A quokka.
I can't say it because I don't know if a quacker?
A quokka.
Quaker.
I want to play a Quaker. Wait, I'm gonna start saying that. There's not enough brown people as Quakers.
Quakers.
Representation for Quakers
Wait,
is important.
totally.
Period. Okay, this is actually really exciting. So you should look it up. It's this marsupial that lives off an island. Actually, Quinta Brunson just voiced a quokka.
Wait, I've actually said that this is a thing. I thought this was like a weird bit you were doing. And you were like, no, seriously, Quinta won the role.
I saw that and I was kind of,
You-
wow, so I'm so happy for you, girl.
Did you audition for her?
No. By the way, she's perfect for that role.
For the quokka?
Well, she's perfect as a quokka. There's room for all of us to be quokkas.
I don't know what this is. I'm almost like scared to look it up.
No, it's adorable. They're adorable. Basically, they live on an island. There it is. But that's, hang on. Get one front on. Get one selfie mode.
Selfie mode. I'm obsessed with get one selfie
Get one
mode.
selfie mode, babe.
I'm going to start saying that. I'm going to be like, I can't see it. Get it selfie mode. About a dog that I'm trying to adopt. Hey, get that selfie mode.
There you go. And there you
Oh,
have it.
By the way, that's selfie mode.
That is selfie mode.
So cute.
That is
Oh my God.
front-facing cam.
You are like is it a quacker?
A quokka.
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 With an A.
Yeah.
I thought that was your Australian accent.
Quokka.
So quokka.
Yeah. It's a bit of a spirit animal situation. They have
Totally.
no natural predators on the island that they're from. So they smile and they come up to you and take selfies with you.
Oh my.
You're going to be obsessed with quokkas,
God.
I swear to God.
Wait, have
And
you
I-
met a quokka?
I have.
Wait, that's like me asking you if you met Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
You had to pause for a second and then be like, so I have.
And we text.
Oh, wait, I'm obsessed.
Yeah. But
They
that's-
just come and take selfies?
Yeah. Like they're not taking the selfie, but if
No, obviously.
but that would be adorable.
but also, that's in a movie.
well, that's in the film. I mean, the film just writes itself.
No, the film writes itself.
I mean,
The Quokka
goes to the big
comes
city.
to LA.
Little girl, big city.
Little
Come on
girl,
now.
big city.
Come
Big
on
bush.
now. Big bush.
The Quokka. I'm obsessed. Wait, that's so cute.
I hope some
Wait,
execs
let's
are
call
watching
it
this.
Big Bush. Let's call the movie Big Bush, and it's about a girl who's
Bush.
growing up.
Quokka going through puberty.
Wait, it's
Hang
a
on.
Quokka?
Oh, hang on.
I thought it was a girl who adopts a Quokka.
Oh, it's a human girl. Okay, no, humans can be in this.
Or do you just want a
No,
Quokka?
no. It could be that.
By the way, people watching are gonna be like, "What's going on?" Okay, so
They're
you want
talking
to
about-
voice a Quokka?
Okay, so that's one dream. And I'm just putting that out there because seeing that it's
No,
possible.
you need to manifest in this house.
That's so
I'm
true.
serious.
That's so true.
Manifest in this house.
Okay, what else do I want? Honestly, I feel like the experience of Ojai was so fun. And like just making shit with my friends.
So let's explain to people who haven't seen it
Okay.
yet because it hasn't come out.
Famously, yeah.
Famously.
Everybody knows.
It comes out soon.
Yeah, this summer.
This summer with the Quokka.
This summer with the Quokka.
Okay, wait. So Geraldine, John P. Reynolds.
Wow, throw the P in there.
I'm sorry, John P. Reynolds.
John P. Reynolds.
John Reynolds. His Instagram is John P. Reynolds. So
Totally.
that's how I know him. That's what
That's so
I'm
true.
so sorry. Logan Lerman
Yes.
and Molly Gordon.
That's right.
Star in Ojai. You want to make a movie like Ojai again?
Well, it's just like beautiful friends, beautiful material, beautiful places.
Totally.
Like that's it.
if you weren't an actress, what would you do? What would you be?
What would I be? Oh, I'd be in trouble.
That's it.
I'd be in trouble.
Totally.
I mean, like, I wanted to say vet, but that's not true.
Well, you're kind of obsessed with Quokkas.
Well, I would be a Quokka vet.
Would you?
No, because then you have to see them in pain. Oh, I know. I'd be a diplomat. Any questions?
Wait, I'm actually dead.
Yeah. Sit with that.
Wait, would you
Sit with that.
I
I'd
am-
be international relations. I'd be saying, hey guys.
Hey.
Hey, calm down.
Totally.
Just listen to each other.
I
Where is the love?
You go to I thought you were gonna sing like an old tune, and of course you go to Black Eyed Peas. I thought it was
That
gonna
is
be
an old
like,
tune.
No, of course.
Well, vintage.
That's actually a question that I have been asked before in an
What?
interview. I've heard Jared's asked it. I was asked it recently. Is 2000 because of my set? Is
2000 and late?
2000s considered vintage?
Yuck. I hate that.
I hate that question.
But I guess like now the like noughties is a decade. Do you know what I mean? Like
Totally.
90s,
totally.
noughties.
Totally.
What are we in right now? The 20s?
No, we can't
That's
be in
fucked.
the 20s. You can't call it the 20s. It's confusing.
It's got to be something else.
You can't be like, yeah, we're in the 20s. Everyone's like, flapper girl. With a pixie cut. Flap. It's like, no, love. Current 20s. They're like, oh, now they're putting on
the
sunglasses
reboot.
and brat.
Yes. They're holding a little drink.
Totally.
Going-
wow. Well, they're Quokka.
Well,
You're a Quokka taking a selfie.
yeah.
Okay, Geraldine.
Okay.
I just have real questions for you because I have to ask you questions.
Okay. Sure.
Do you have a favorite project that you've worked on? Oh, hi. You just kind of said.
A favorite project. You know what? I freaking ass loved doing the Broken Hearts Gallery.
That's where you met Molly.
That's where I met Molly. That was so fun. We were in Vancouver. Was that where you were?
No, I was in Toronto.
Wait,
But
I was in Toronto.
Wait.
We were both. Yeah. I was where you were.
Where were you staying in Toronto?
This like crazy apartment building.
Gorgeous.
Horrible.
Yeah, same.
Never again.
On John Street?
Girl. I don't know.
Shit.
But it was like the fire alarm went off like every day.
No. Why? Because you were burning things.
Well, I was on fire.
Well, of course.
Yeah, but no, it was like truly every like second day. It would be like we're evacuating at 4 a.m. and I was like, sweetie,
Did you ever not leave?
I'm working all day. I started to stay. I began to stay and say, let me know when it gets serious.
You're lying.
But Dacre and I were on the street, like fire.
Fire what?
What's it called? When not the ambulance.
Oh, fire. Fire trucks.
When the fire truck comes. So if I said, and then we waited until the fire truck came, that makes sense.
Oh my God. We just both lost. We both completely went blank.
That's really alarming.
Can I be honest? That happens to me a lot.
Yeah, when you just start thinking about what you're saying and then you're like,
Does that make sense?
what are words even?
I know I had that the other day where I was like started to think about wood and I was like,
Wood.
that comes from trees. And then I was like, trees, what? How do they get it? I was like,
How do they get it?
every tree
Has wood.
has wood?
That is crazy.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
I completely had a high thought, but I was sober. But I was sitting on my god, and that's the worst. That's when you know it's really dark.
100%.
When
You're like,
so-
I need to go to school.
I need to go to school.
I need to whip my ass into shape.
Totally. Okay, wait. So the fire truck would come.
Fire truck would come and then they'd be like, false alarm. And then we go to set. It was so stupid. But it was like summertime. Everybody was like, like out and about. Energy, vibes were high. And
You were
it
young.
was so fun. I was young. I had a
You
bulb.
still are young.
I was like,
young. This
how
is
old was
30
I?
years ago. How many years ago was this?
2019. That's really sad.
But that means I've known you for like 6 years.
But we met after COVID, I think,
We met during COVID.
deeply.
Molly Gordon's birthday.
That's where we met.
It was you, me, Rachel, got blackout drunk and stood on a table.
Okay, I don't think I was there.
I think you were there. I'm pretty sure.
20 minutes of this.
Hey.
Wait, I don't think I was there.
No, you're there. Oh. You're there.
No. Oh, maybe I was there.
That's the whole podcast. And then suddenly it's Quokka. What's it called?
You got it.
Okay. So
Okay.
that's so fun. So Broken Hearts Club.
Broken Hearts Gallery was a
Broken
blast.
Hearts Gallery.
We were just like eating ice cream and like it was just so cute. It was just a really
love
fun time.
that.
And I feel like Natalie, it was a very like collaborative experience. It was very like there's a lot of women.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
of course. So it becomes safe and you can play.
That's
and
right.
I mean,
That's
a
right.
set of all women. Come on, that's what we dream of.
That's what we dream of.
That's what we fucking dream of.
What's your favorite proj?
I've been in one, so
No, you
my
haven't.
favorite project would
You're
have to
famously
be
all over town.
adults. The show I'm in.
But you're in like 3 shows right now.
Oh, enough about me and more about
Okay,
you. We have to talk more about you.
fine.
Okay, so this podcast is about sleep. Do you sleep?
Yes. I'm obsessed with it. I sleep long and hard
How often do you sleep?
every night.
No,
I didn't really
every
sleep last night. No.
I'm done with that answer. Every night. How much do you
Except
sleep
for last
every
night. I didn't sleep last night.
Why? You were nervous.
I was nervous. I was like, sometimes I just am like too amped. I don't know how to come down.
I totally get that.
Yeah.
When something is good or something is bad.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
when everything's kind of middle of the road. It's kind of like, oh, I'll sleep forever.
Yeah, fully.
I get it.
I'm just gonna like,
But I
drifting
actually,
away.
the one time I can sleep is like when like scary things are happening. Like I know that sounds insane,
Say
but like
more.
when I can't reach Jared and I'm like scared and I'm like,
Right.
hello? And I'm like, "Hello, where is he?" Then I'll literally go to sleep for an hour because I'm like, I can't deal with the outside
your
world.
body shuts down.
Yeah, my body shuts down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. How often do you sleep? 8 hours a night?
I have to get 8 hours or else I'm like this. And I'm saying, what is a fire truck?
By the way, that's
No.
me every day. That's everyone knows
But-
who watch the show. They're gonna be like, this is a brilliant person compared to what we're used to. I'm like, I don't even know how
Wait.
to spell fire. I'm like,
Wait, so you should be like watching scary stuff to go to sleep. Like, cause some people do that. Some people watch like Dateline or like
totally.
murder
Docs.
and they're like drifting off. I'm like, that's my nightmare. I have to watch like cartoons for babies to go to sleep.
Okay, so I have something to say,
Okay.
and I might want to cut this because it might be too weird.
Okay.
I'm obsessed with Disney Junior.
Oh,
Obsessed.
wait.
I am.
It's a channel?
yes, and it comes on at like 6 a.m. and it ends at 9 a.m. because it's for babies.
Oh, so you're waking up to Disney Junior.
It just really calms me down.
Oh my God, that makes perfect sense.
I love Little Einsteins. I'm like, my show's on.
You're like, babe, get up.
My parents were like, Owen, this is really weird. Jared's like, Owen, hey, love, babe, sweetie, you have to end this trend. He's like, this is bizarre. I love it.
And it's just like whatever cartoon is on.
No. I only
you're
like
a Little
specific
Einstein.
ones. Yeah, I love Little Einstein.
You're a little Einstein head.
Yeah, I mean, I also love like
Wow.
SpongeBob. That's like older. But
And does that just kind of give you it makes you feel safe in the world? It kind of
revs me up for the world.
launches you into the day.
Well, I think to myself, when I watch the Little Einsteins, I'm like, you know what? I can do a hard call today. I can do a business call. I go calling my agents.
starting with Little Einstein, ending with like the most horrific murder documentary.
To go to sleep.
To go to sleep.
That is
That is how
hilarious.
you like unlock your brain.
That's well, that's like scary. That's like
that's
serial
yeah. Somebody.
Yeah,
We need help.
Yeah. Totally.
giving
Okay,
illness.
so you go to sleep for 8 hours.
Yeah.
What's your sleep routine? What's your nighttime routine? You get home and what happens?
I get home. I used to get on the doinks, but I'm getting better at that.
I hear you.
I'm doink free right now. And then so I might like get in the shower or get in the bath, tub it up.
Wait,
And then okay. Well, this is giving sponsorship, but it's not.
what?
I have this thing called Hatch clock.
Of course. I have
Do
it
you
in my
have?
bedroom. Yeah, it doesn't work for me, but it does work for Jared. It's beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
So he needs the sound.
He loves the sound. But can I be honest? I get distracted by different patterns of the sounds.
You're too locked in.
I'm too locked in.
It's not like washing over
No.
you. Oh, that's a problem.
I'm like, ooh, I think it got louder. Nope.
yeah, no, it is a bit like that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, I love that one.
So you need silence.
Or like an air conditioner.
Oh,
Which
you
is
need like
like-
white noise.
Yeah,
But you can get that on that.
you can, but it's still the same thing. It's still like it comes out of one side, then front. I'm like,
You're too musical.
well, sorry. Sorry, I'm a musician. Hatch didn't think about me being a musician.
Musician setting where?
Yeah.
Damn.
So Hatch.
I do the noises
Yeah.
and then I wake up. I call it my princess morning routine where I'm skipping ahead to the morning. Put on my bonnet
Of course.
and my aura ring.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I'm obsessed with you
Do you
wearing
have,
an aura ring.
Do you have the aura ring?
My love, what would it say? I'm sleeping 2 hours a night. It would be,
It
like,
would be like, hey, take it easy today.
No, it would
It's
be
so
like,
brutal when it says
an
that.
aura representative is coming to your home. We are scared.
We've called the police.
Okay, so you're wearing an aura ring.
I'm
that's
wearing an
telling you
aura.
you're sleeping
Yes.
beautifully, I'm
yes.
sure.
Because all I want is you get the little crown in the morning.
Oh my God,
When-
you wait for the crown.
I wake up for the crown.
Okay, so
The crown's getting me out of bed.
totally. So are you seeing that crown almost every day now?
Not every day. I didn't see it today. You're getting a crown. No crown.
Crown free.
Crown free.
I'm getting crown free Jair.
You're getting me raw.
Yeah.
But I'd say most days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're waking up in the morning and you're what's a princess?
Princess morning. I wake up to the sound of the hatch. It's kind of like, "Nah." And then I kind of bink, bink, bink. I open my eyes and my phone has an alarm for an hour later. So that's just kind of sitting there. So for an hour, I'm not looking at my phone.
Okay.
I'm bink, bink.
You're bink binking.
I'm bink, binking. I'm taking in the day. I'm drinking water. I'm journaling. I'm like reading.
What?
I know.
Wait, this is so healthy?
This is new because I think I have ADHD and I feel like this helps that.
So you're sitting there, you're not allowed to look at your phone.
Yeah.
For an hour. Are you like still in bed and cuddling in bed? Like,
Yeah.
and
or
you
like,
grab your journal and like journal?
yeah,
a
I'll
little?
kind of like, I'll get up and I'll journal or I'll like a book or drink a water and just like move around.
Do you ever like see the
And
second
then I go in the sun.
before the phone still?
Yeah. First thing,
Sun.
direct.
Sunglasses?
No, raw.
Looking into
Raw.
the sun.
Looking into the sun.
You're like, I've been
Can't see for 40 minutes.
Yeah. Cornea's burnt. Looking into the sun. You're like, it's great activity. It really wakes you up for the day.
Sets you right.
So, okay, and then you grab your phone.
And then I grab my phone.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Jared, that's kind of crazy.
I feel really good about it.
No, I mean, it's beautiful.
What do you do?
Wait, I have to ask you one more question.
Okay.
Do you have water by your bed or you
Yeah.
go get water?
I love the the sippy, that like big baby. It's like the
Like a
Stanley,
Stanley
cup.
cup.
Well, it's a Stanley cup. I sip on that thing.
You're like, it's a sippy cup. I'm like, okay, come with me. I'm watching Little Einsteins. Okay, so what do
Baby's bottle.
Hey.
Hey.
What do? I have really unhealthy habits. Like, this is astonishing to me what you do.
So you're scrolling until the very
I'm
end.
scrolling till the very end, and the
Yeah.
second my eyes open, I go, and I click my phone as fast as possible.
But do you feel like you kind of like have to do that? Because you're like plugged in. I don't know.
You are too.
There's stuff I'm missing.
I will say this. This is gonna upset you.
Okay.
But you're a real actress.
Whoa. Do you think so?
Yeah, you are. Sorry, you are.
Wait.
I am.
Something has shifted within me as you say that.
Well, I know. You became 2 feet taller. Yeah. So in that way, you can journal. Like you
right.
can like.
Oh, sure.
I'm just like podcasting, and I'm like, who can I get on my podcast? And I'm like, oh my god, is Quinn Blackwell deleted her Instagram? What does this mean? I'm like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm literally like so.
Right.
I'm like, oh my god, Elon Musk's kid is on TikTok. What does that mean? Oh god, get her on the pod. Wait, don't. I'm like that. I'm like literally that. I'm that. I'm pumping that out.
And that's
Stressful.
day to night.
Oh, it's day to night.
That's because you can do that just like office hours. You know what I mean?
I could question mark. I could. I don't realize that. No, I could. But can I tell you something?
You need a wind down routine.
I don't know. There's some of my most creative times.
Right.
I thought of In Your Dreams when it was like 3 a.m.
Really?
Yeah. And then I immediately was like, I gotta meet with Alex Cooper. I gotta meet with Alex Cooper.
Whoa. What was the pitch?
Me being like, hey, I'm not well. So I'm unwell. That's good. So I'm unwell. So and then I'm talking about myself a lot. That was the pitch. No, the pitch was me. I was at a friend's birthday and she was there and she was sitting across from me and I was talking the entire time to the point where the friends whose birthday it was like, another story from Owen. Yeah, no, it's fine. Is it about my birthday? I was like, no, it's about me. And then Alex was like, you are crazy. You should definitely do a podcast.
We gotta get you on the mic.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, so it was a collab.
It was a collab. But anyways, all to say,
right.
Do you have those creative hours or do your creative hours kind of happen during 8 to 6? 9 to 6?
I kind of, when the laptop opens.
Totally. Then you're like, I'm creative.
And we're on. No, I feel like I'm better in the morning.
You're a morning person.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, Geraldine.
What?
But you are a real actress. Are you sitting with that? What I told you? Sit with that. Write that in your journal tomorrow. Owen called me a real actress. What the fuck does that mean? you it's a whole hate.
Fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Telling me what I am.
I can't believe you're in Marvel.
Oh my God. Yeah, right.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, no.
How
What the hell?
How crazy is that?
So random.
No, it's really amazing. It's like what all of us dreamed of as kids.
Would you do Marvel?
My love. I would love to do Marvel. What would I be though? The man who doesn't stop tucking and everyone leaves. Everyone's dying because he keeps tucking. That's actually my superpower.
That's actually genius.
That's very fantastic.
If Marvel knows what's good for them,
they should do that.
The kids would go insane.
It's just me being like, and then, ultimately, and then I went to the coffee shop. Okay, so they didn't have matcha. Oh my God, they only had agave. I was like, wait, you don't have vanilla? I was like, put vanilla in it. And then the guy dies. And I'm like, yep, that's how it goes. And I look at you and I go, let's go. Wait, that's sick.
That's so good.
Wait, that's sick.
It's really good. Why is no one doing this?
Why is no one doing this?
These idiots.
How was working with Florence Pugh?
She's a dream.
She's amazing. I don't know her at all.
Now talk about a real actress.
She's a real actress.
That is a real actress.
Totally.
She floors me with what she can do.
You said something beautiful about her off camera. You said that she's kind of a leader of the pack.
She's a fantastic leader.
She's a leader.
She's a leader. She's making everybody feel included because I'm sort of kind of, hey.
That's so not true. You're just new to the universe.
I'm new. That's true.
You're just new to the universe.
I'm just new to the U.
But to be new to the MU, Marvel Uni.
MU.
Do you ever call it the Marvel Uni?
That's your superhero, Marvel University, and you're the yappy gay.
Wait. Oh my God.
Marvel Uni.
Wait, why? Wait.
No,
we're pitching to Marvel
serious.
Uni.
Marvel. I'm actually going to bring this to the team.
I'm not kidding.
And because they need that audience.
Well, they need the collegiate audience with the yappy gay.
With the yappy gay.
I'm like, wait, do you want Starbucks? No. Okay, so you want something more homegrown? Okay, fine, we'll go. And then he dies.
And then you lift off the ground.
Wait, that's...
Because you're yapping so much that you get air.
Whoa. Okay, I'm so... Marvel. That's crazy.
I know.
So how are you feeling? You're starting your press tour.
Yeah.
A Marvel press tour, something we've only dreamed of.
That's right. I know. And like, I feel like the past a million years, it's been like COVID, strikes.
Totally.
Like just stop, start. What's going on?
It's been rough.
So fingers crossed that we get to actually do the damn thing.
Do the damn tour?
Yeah.
I mean, you're on it. Hello, in your dreams.
I know, but
this is your first stop.
10 minutes away from my house.
Totally.
Like to travel.
Are you a good traveler?
Yeah.
You are. Well, you like a plane.
I'm locked in.
You are.
I have my routine. Yeah.
What's your routine? Like,
you know, I ran into Rachel once at the airport.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Look at that.
And she gave me, I learned so much from how she does the airport.
Okay, so can I tell you something?
What?
I traveled with her.
Yeah.
We went to Mallorca.
Right.
Together.
Right.
And I think she actually learned from me. And what she learned from me was don't travel with me. I am a mess. They call my name. Like, they're like, we are almost boarded the whole plane, but we are missing passenger Owen Thiel.
Oh, so you're late.
And I'm like at a random like massage or like Cuban, like there's this absolutely delish Cuban food in Miami, Cuban Station. I'm always there.
I'm about to go there.
Oh, it's delish.
That's a good rec.
But you can't ultimately hear what they're saying on the
It's like,
loudspeaker. No. Yeah, there's the speaker there is broken. So I just heard Thiel and I knew my name was being called. And then I looked at my phone and I was 30 minutes late. But anyways, I was dining.
But you were dining.
I was
But you
dining.
made it. Have you ever missed a flight?
Geraldine, come on, that's child's play.
I have.
Of course.
It was so bad.
What happened to you?
I was just in the business lounge. Brag.
Okay, brag.
Okay,
Humble.
brag. No, I'm obsessed with
Okay,
bragging right
humble.
now. And I've been in the business lounge many times, right? But for some reason, I was convinced. I was like, no, they'll tell me. They'll tell me when it's time to board. It clearly had gone to my head. And I was like,
You were
no,
like, no,
somebody
and
is.
this comes with a masseuse and a guide. Yeah. You're like in
I was like,
Disneyland.
somebody will come up to me and tell me,
Totally.
hey, girl,
miss,
it's time,
yeah.
miss, excuse me, miss, time to go to the gate.
Yeah.
So I'm straight lounging. I'm
Totally.
eating crackers. I'm,
Eating cheese.
I'm eating cheese, and I fully missed my flight. And I'm just sitting in the lounge.
So then how did you know you missed your flight?
I was like, maybe it's time to go. And they were like, girl, the plane been gone.
Not even like, shit, the plane's leaving. It's like, love, that was 45 minutes ago.
Yeah.
We're actually
like-
now boarding a plane to Aspen. They're like, you are done here.
You gotta go.
That is so scary.
It was like humbling. It was like a cold.
Can I be
thing of
honest? That's
water.
scarier than my time. My
No,
time,
it was scary.
I was sitting there near the gate, right near the gate.
No, what? And you're on your phone.
I was on my phone,
Yeah.
AirPods in.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm so sorry, but the
Yes.
Maxes, which by the
Okay.
way, Apple, you did something unbelievable with those headphones.
Really?
You can't hear shit.
Right.
So I was there.
Ambient noise off.
Done. So I was there sitting there and I missed my flight completely, which is actually less scary because I turned around and I was like, fuck. Like you were like, rum tum tum.
Yeah.
You were like, is this
Skiddly-doo.
Swiss? Oh, cheddar. Gouda. I don't want it. Oh, you can bring out Parmesan for me? And then it's like, your plane. Like that's scarier. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Cheese nightmare.
Well, it's a cheese. Third chapter of the book.
The third chapter.
Cheese
Cheese
cheesy
nightmare.
nightmare. Okay, wait. Okay, so you're a great traveler. So now, what's your traveling tricks?
Love to wear a hat. I didn't used to be hat, and now I feel like I feel so cool in a hat. A hat.
Like a baseball cap.
Yeah.
I love that. That's your travel. You're like, so how I don't miss my flight is I wear a baseball cap, and then everything aligns. It's like what?
Well, you look really awesome.
Yeah, totally.
And that's what
Senorita
matters.
Awesome. Do you know
Senorita
Senorita Awesome?
Of course.
Some-
She's my inspiration.
Totally.
Like they ate with that.
Sorry, but that is like, bring that back.
It's so good.
Reruns, reboots, all of it.
You should get her on the show.
And I just call the
Come
episode
on.
Senorita Awesome.
Senorita awesome.
Okay,
Well,
so you wear
okay.
a baseball cap, sleep gummy on the plane? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love a gummy on the plane. Love an edible on the plane.
Delish.
So fun.
That would scare me.
Really?
I'd be like, hey, land the plane. I would jump out of the plane. I'm not kidding. I would somehow bust through the window.
Hey, so we're landing. We're kind of in the sky, and that's crazy. It's
taking
time to
the
go
mic?
down. Hey guys, so we're landing right now. I'm high as hell. Really freaking out. There was one time where I got so crossfaded. I was like, I did an edible and I was drinking wine. I was shaking. I was like, they were like,
On the
you
plane?
good? Yeah, it was scary.
Okay, the one time I got blackout drunk on the plane,
Yeah.
I literally was seeing stars. I was
Yeah.
blacked out.
Yeah.
Was when they kept feeding me Bailey's on the rocks.
Yeah, they are obsessed with that. Where else do you drink Baileys?
On the rock. I was like, you guys, this is 950 calories per drink.
Yeah.
I've had 8 of them and I can't see anything. I am blacked out. They were like, another? I was like, duh. And they're like, duh. And I was like, duh. But I was just speaking gibberish.
Yeah.
And they were like, you're
It's not
so
fun.
fun. You're so fun. I was not fun.
Did you vom?
No, but almost.
Oh, it's my
I ultimately
nightmare.
shot myself when I got to the air. I literally like landed and I ran off the plane as soon as I can. I was like, uh-oh, Bailey's alert.
The Bailey's alert. Bailey's
Coming
alarm.
straight out my
Well, and that's dairy too.
and that's when I found out maybe I shouldn't drink dairy
on the plane.
on the.
No, I feel sick for you.
Thank you.
That's horrendous.
Horrendous. So you were drinking wine and having an edible?
Yeah, and truly
Shaking.
shaking.
Trumb.
It was full trem.
Jacob Tremblay.
Shaking, trembling up in that bitch. It was wrong. It was wrong in every way. But then I just fell asleep.
And that's what happens.
What else is good? I feel like I've been wiping down the chair, Naomi Campbell style.
I don't know if you know this, but I consider myself kind of an inventor. Invent
Oh,
things.
that's beautiful. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm Gwyneth Paltrow. I take my mask off. I'm Gwyneth.
Hey, it's Gwen.
I invented goop. No, I really do think I'm an inventor.
Famous inventor, Gwen. That's the first inventor you think of?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
It's the only
interesting.
one that works. That's
Something
the
that-
only inventor. Sorry. The lights? Yeah, who cares about that?
No, Gwen.
Gwyneth came up with goop. No, I love her and I think she's a genius. But
Yeah.
anyways, I came up with this plan. It's not really a plan. It's more of a it's a pack that you would buy at the airport. I'm so scared to say this because this is just ultimately someone's going to steal this. But it's called the Owie Pack. Okay?
Huh?
Just wait. And it's everything you've ever needed to board an airplane, including a seat cover.
For the toilet.
No love for the plane, for the seat. You put it on over the thing. It's like a gorgeous, not cashmere because that's too expensive to make,
Oh,
but
like a
cotton
sheet.
sheet that you put on the thing, on the chair. And it's fit to like, you buy the Delta one, you buy the Mint one, you buy the Comfort Plus, you buy the economy.
Huh.
There's sanitizer in it. There's hand wipes. There's everything you could ever want. Isn't that genius?
And you buy that at a pack at like the fucking...
Like at Hudson News.
Right. Wait, that's genius. Why is no one doing that?
I'm sorry, that's genius. That, and then you're watching
Marvel
movie,
University.
Uni, and there's also Quokka.
And there's also there's a Quokka under the sea. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my
Sit
god.
with that.
Okay,
Isn't
so
that
I'm
smart?
sitting with no. That
So
is
you're
really
wiping
smart.
down the plane. If
You're
you had an Owie
wiping-
pack, you wouldn't have to do that
Right, because that would be inside the pack.
because I would have a sheet. You would have a sheet essentially that fits the seat.
Oh, even like the armrests and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's genius.
Isn't that so smart?
And then do you like you can reuse that?
100%. You
I
wash
think
it.
it needs to be reusable.
You wash it.
You wash it. Wait, have you looked in on the neck pillow? Because this is I'm like, why is this still so hard?
Wait, you love it?
No one's doing it right.
Well, in my opinion, the neck pillow, hear me out. I bet people will agree with me.
Yeah.
Goes too low here. It needs to sit on the shoulder so
Well,
that
you
you
have-
can go like this.
Right.
Not like this.
You have a really long neck.
Thank you. Clip that, Cooper. And
Me
let's make that
flirting.
a full promo.
You have a really long neck.
Thank you. Shut up the cameras. That's how ultimately we fuck.
cameras.
What's your best pickup line?
Hey. Kind of like that. No, I don't know. Do you have one?
Mine would be like, this is so embarrassing, but wanna fuck?
Yeah, exactly. No, just cut to the chase.
Hello?
Hey. Fuck.
Hello?
Hello.
Fucking me or no?
Me fuck?
Yeah, no.
You.
That would be mine.
Yeah, same. You're full gay.
Me?
Yeah. Just checking in. Just checking in how you're feeling.
Hey, how you feeling? You full gay?
Still full gay?
I'm full gay.
Yeah.
I've hooked up with a girl.
Really?
No,
Like,
no,
long
not
time
sex.
ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No,
Tough.
no offense. It's great what you have down there. You're serving gorgeous.
Let me get up in there.
I love it as a friend, and to talk about it is great. But to look at it sexually is not me in my orbit.
Yay.
No, it's not for me. It's not for me.
No, okay.
Okay, one more question. Two
Okay.
more questions.
Okay.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus, how amazing.
Have you met?
No, but
Wow.
I'm just obsessed.
You will.
You've met. You've worked with. You
Have
played
you?
her assistant,
That's right.
and how was that?
Stunning.
She's amazing.
She's a goop and
Were
a
you
gag.
fangirling the entire time?
Of course.
Yeah.
But Molly actually gave me great advice.
What did Molly say?
She was like, be normal. She was like, hey, girl, just be normal.
She goes, "Hey, can you be normal
Hey,
for once?"
you just be normal.
Yeah, totally.
And I was like, 100%. And I have to genuinely remind myself the whole time that I'm with her.
Is
Hey,
she going
be
press
normal.
for?
Oh, yeah. And we're going to be locked in. It's really just the two of us.
Really?
I mean, that's like the only person that I had scenes with. So I'll be holding on for dear life. I'll be white knuckling that
Wow,
girl
to hold on to Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
for dear life.
That's amazing.
No, it's awesome.
That's sick.
And then she's so nice and like thoughtful. She's like, you need to get a dog.
Wait, why?
She's like, Geraldine, you need to get a dog. I can feel that.
Wait,
And I was like,
and you
yes.
get a dog the next day.
Yeah. And so she sends me dog videos. She's like, what about this one? Can you believe
What kind of dog would you get if you were going to
sausage
get
dog?
Wiener?
Sure. Wiener.
Sorry, I had to call it something else.
Translation.
Well, literally translation. Sausage dog. I was like, ooh, sexy.
You're horny.
Well, obviously. I love that. Everyone has a wiener right now.
Really? Okay.
No, everyone does.
I'm unoriginal.
No, but in a great way.
Okay,
like,
attack.
No, but like in a great way. Like all the cute people that I see online have
Right.
the cutest wiener dogs.
Yeah.
And I'm always
Cutest
like,
wieners.
fuck, you're so hot with your wiener dog.
It would be hot. Don't you see that for me? I want a wiener and a poodle. And I think
Totally.
I want two.
Oh.
Yeah, they can be friends.
Well, you can get after this press tour. Maybe you get on the press tour. Share it with Julia, co-parent.
This was your idea, girl.
You go, hey, we're going to lock in
Yay.
for a few years now. Maybe 20.
So you've actually done this. And now we're really in
And
it
you're
together.
also paying for it.
It's gonna live with you.
Half the time, don't worry.
What would you get? Would
a
you get
Bernese
big?
mountain dog.
Yeah. That's hot.
Love it.
That's really cool.
I love it as a puppy. And then it ultimately grows up and you're like, it's huge.
The monster could kill you.
Screaming every time you see it.
No, that would be scary to live with that.
It would, but it would also be great.
It'd also be really sweet.
Okay, one more question for you. Quick
Okay.
fire.
Okay.
Rapid fire.
Okay.
Do you know Harry Jowsey?
Harry Jowsey.
Do you know who that is?
No. What are you saying to me? Hey. Hey, girl, do you know Harry Jowsey?
Harry Jowsey was on a reality show, but he's Australian.
Oh.
So I just thought maybe you knew
Oh,
him.
okay, so I should know.
You don't need to know.
Harry Jowsey. You're saying Harry Jowsey.
Harry, like Harry Styles.
Harry Styles.
Jowsey.
Jowsey.
Like browser.
okay.
Like the web internet browser, but
Right.
Jowsey.
But Jowsey. Browsy. Jowsey. I get you.
Browsy. That's him.
Harry Jowsey.
I just spent time with him.
No way.
And he's from
Wait, I
Australia,
love
and
Harry
I loved his accent
Why did you spend time with him?
at the Unwell event.
Oh. He has a pod?
He's a pod.
What's his pod?
Boyfriend material?
Oh, that's a great title. Okay.
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 I just wanted to see if you knew him. You know when people do that thing where they're like, "Do you know this person from your from your country?" It's kind of what I did
Just
to you.
checking. No, but that
You know Margot Robbie? Who else?
Nicole Kidman.
You know Nicole Kidman?
You know Nicole?
Do you?
No, I wish. Oh my god,
So amazing.
so awesome.
Who else do you know from your country?
What other Australians do you know?
Someone on my show.
Who?
Lucy Freyer.
Lucy Freyer.
She's on Adults. She's Australian. You're gonna love her. She's amazing.
Wait. Okay, that actually sounds familiar.
She's great. You've probably seen her
Fun.
tagged in my stuff.
Right. I've
She's
seen the
wonderful.
tags. She's doing an American accent.
American, hard.
Hard.
How do you feel about that?
Hard.
You can really do it. You're really good at it.
I can lock in.
Yeah. Whoa. That's crazy.
Well, it's actually at this point, it's like I don't even know what my accent is anymore. Do you know what I mean?
No,
like,
you're so Australian.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Like it's
checking.
actually getting more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. You're locking in on the Australian thing, but you can also really lock in not.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's so fun.
Hey, guys.
Do you think it's fun? What's the most
I get a
American thing you could
cheeseburger?
say? Okay, that maybe.
Hey, girls. Let's get in the car and go to Olive Garden.
That's so good. That is so middle America.
Let's
On that
get-
note, we have to go to bed. On that note, we're going to bed.
Okay.
I love that you already have it on. It's good. No, leave it on. You look into this middle camera and you say, "Good night. I love you."
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Okay, ready?
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you so
I love
much
you
for
so
having
much.
me. I
didn't
love
ask
you so
one
much.
question.
You asked me a lot.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Good night.
I love you.
Love ya.
You're gonna figure it out in your dreams.
Good night, Owen Theo.